Welcome to the Uncommon Transformation television series.
You are welcome to Akwa Ibom State, the land of uncommon transformation. Come and join us, live amongst us, and invest, and you will not regret. I welcome you.
When Governor Godswill Obotakpabio CON came up with the vision of the multifaceted Ibom Tropicana Entertainment Complex, which is the first of its kind in Nigeria, comprising a mini Disney of wet and dry theme parks, a modern cinema with 6 cineplexes, an additional 250-bedroom 5-star hotel, a shopping mall, as well as a convention center, all located within proximity of each other, those without a third eye were quick to dismiss it, saying it was not achievable. Today, the governor has been justified as his vision of turning Akwa Ibom into a world-class destination is getting impetus by the day, with other composite structures of the complex coming alive. The idea behind the vision was to diversify the state economy, harness the tourism potentials of the state, create additional sources of revenue, boost internally generated revenue, as well as fuse business and entertainment in a seamless fashion for maximum profitability. It was also to provide a place for relaxation for family and friends where they could re-energize their minds through recreation.
Giving them Dubai standard cinema plexes, so you walk in there to watch films and you think you are sitting down in Dubai. In terms of building of hotels, accommodation and others. So this is my vision. My vision is to produce a small Dubai within the Niger Delta for Nigerians. And that is why I said by the time I'm through with what I'm doing here, Uyo will be changed and the name will become New Uyo.
Since the opening of the Tropicana Cineplex to the public for business in 2011, tourism in the state has experienced tremendous growth. The center has become a mecca of some sort, playing host to about 3,000 persons daily who throng the place in droves to experience firsthand the uncommon transformation in Akwa Ibom State. It comes complete with 6 cineplexes which are up and running, showing the latest movies on giant 3D screens on daily basis.
I've enjoyed myself so far. Your governor has worked very hard.
What I've seen is incredible. That within this short period of 5.5 years, Uyo has turned out to be what it is. And I'm told of what has been done in the various local governments. I think this time the people of Akwa Ibom should thank the Almighty God for giving them a son who has the heart of the people.
Each time I came here, well, thank God that we have things in Nigeria where we can now see that we oversee. To be frank to you, you can see we can now have a sense of what is happening in our crime. Everywhere in Nigeria and beyond, whenever you mention the states that are doing well, you mention our crime.
Fabio has done the impossible. And as he rightly said, by the grace of God, it's like a miracle. And it is rightly called uncommon transformation. And I really wish and pray that most governors will emulate it.
He has represented a good place for us come here to have a fun. Like if you're stressed out with the day, just come around and view some movie here. It ease a lot of stress and make you think straight.
The Tropicana itself, it's a relaxation center, where somebody can actually come and have fun. Where you feel, even when you're stressed at work, unlike me, I was stressed today at work. So I just felt each time I'm stressed, I just come here to relax. And whenever I'm relaxed, I think better.
Was a lot of surprise on my face. And the first of people I came in with, he has really transformed this very state to something that is very close to what the nation could do generally. So I'm very pleased with the governor. He's one of the governors I doff my hat for.
He has done above and beyond what anybody expected in the States. I have seen the uncommon transformation, the development, and it's amazing.
Now, the Tropicana Entertainment Complex is one giant construction site located strategically along the ever-busy Sir Udodoma Avenue close to the banking district and the State House of Assembly, apart from the imposing five-star hotel standing in its magnificent 14 floors. Without a close observation, one may be tempted to think nothing is happening there. How wrong! This huge complex, standing on a massive 82 hectares of land, has not experienced a dull moment since that fateful day in 2009 when Nigeria's late President Umaru Musa Yar'Adua laid its foundation stones, signaling commencement of construction on the complex. A visit to the theme park confirms it is work in progress as installation of equipment and various rides have reached advanced stages. There is the mini roller coaster with coaches, kiddies wheels, Wonder Flight, Fiesta, Convoy Train 1 and 2, mini twist boat, Happy Kangaroo, the base of Drop Zone and Cyclone roller coaster. All of these, when operational, would add color and lots of amusement to tourists who will no doubt come in droves to holiday and do business in Akwa Ibom State.
Right here I'm standing is on the tower of the Cyclone roller coaster, one of the 17 rides that make up the amusement facilities at the Ibom Tropicana Dry Theme Park. As you can see, there is serious work in progress, and the engineers on site say they are hopeful to deliver both the wet and the dry theme parks for public use by the end of the year.
At the wet park, the water tower and the splash pools are well on the way. So also is the lazy river. Most of these are ready and awaiting testing. It is also worthy of mention that this entire complex, comprising the wet and dry theme parks, will be landscaped to give it a posh and friendly scenery that will relax and attract patrons of all ages. This building will house a restaurant, shops and baths to cater to the needs of fun seekers. The Uncommon Transformation crew had a chat with a consulting engineer on site, Mr. Riano, and this was what he had to say about the project and its implication on tourism in the state.
It's very good. It's similar the project I have in other countries in all the world, in Taiwan, China, Russia, Ukraine, all. It's a good project. Now, in this time, in all the other countries, this type of project is a very big business. It's very big business.
Success, goes an adage, has many brothers, sisters, friends, and even cousins. This has become the true story of Akwa Ibom State since Governor Akpabio took over the reins of power and unleashed his uncommon transformation agenda on the state. There has been an influx of visitors to the state either for conferences, businesses, or even for holidays. The situation has put a lot of pressure on operators of the hospitality industry in the state, as they now have far more guests to cater for. On this score, it became imperative to provide options to further oil the wheels of her tourism industry. This gave birth to the new high-rise 14 floors 250-bedroom 5-star hotel located within the Tropicana Complex, where work has also reached advanced stage. In fact, fittings from furnishing, plumbing, electrical and tiling are ongoing. This glass wall in the rooms is 10 mm thick. It provides a pleasant view from the interior. This is the air duct in the bathrooms. It will evacuate all unpleasant air emanating from its use. These are samples of what the rooms will look like on completion, as well as the suspended ceilings and air-conditioned vents on completion.
The reality is that if you are not angry and you don't have the passion and you don't get committed, there's no way you can make a difference. So I needed to interpret my anger by working hard. I worked hard 24/7 to ensure that I changed the situation of things. And if you go around my state 6 years after, I believe that that anger had been a very positive one for the good people of Akwa Ibom State.
It looks as if before he came into office, he was pregnant with ideas on how to develop a state.
There's been positive developments in the state, but within the last 4 years, infrastructurally, it's been phenomenal.
I am a pastor, and I travel around this country, and I travel outside this country. I've been in Akwa Ibom working as a pastor for 26 years, and the difference in 4 years is alarming. Only God can explain what has happened.
Just by the hotel, a massive drainage system is under construction to take care of any flood challenges that may come up in future. One of Governor Pabio's dream on assumption of office was to change Akwa Ibom from a pedestrian state to a destination of choice for all Nigerians and foreigners alike. No doubt, he and the people are living the dream from tangible and verifiable indices.
There is one simple and honest reason: curiosity. I've been hearing a lot of things, being stationed in Abuja and having not been out too many times out of the capital, federal capital city so far. But from many ways I've been informed about what is happening in Akwa Ibom State. And I simply couldn't resist any longer and wanted to find out and really see for myself if everything that I've been told is correct. And from the things I've seen so far, I can only applaud you, Your Excellency. From what I see here is an outstanding an outstanding development to the state, and an exemplary state development from what I've seen so far. You can be certain of the fact that when I fly back, we're going back to Abuja tomorrow, I can confirm to every curious questions, how is it? I can only say it is exactly as you told me before.
We are witnesses to something that maybe will happen once in a lifetime. A man changing the destiny of the people. The governor of Akwa Ibom has shown it. I was talking to the Minister of Works when we were coming here, and I told him that if the governor of Akwa Ibom had not been a PDP governor, the whole world will be hearing about him. The whole nation, the whole world will be hearing if he had been of the opposition party. This is a PDP governor. What he's doing is monumental. What he's doing is unbelievable. What he's doing can only happen once in a generation.
His Excellency, the governor of Akwa Ibom State, because he's doing a phenomenal job. It's one of the first states that I visit, and I've traveled around Nigeria quite a lot, that I see that the resources are properly allocated and really for the people. So I compliment him.
The man writes his own history, and you also say your own prayers in terms of what you do, how you do it, and what you refuse to do, and why you refuse to do it. I believe Akwa Ibom is work in progress. You've actually accomplished what obviously even your enemies can't deny is a common transformation.
And so, in line with testimonies and endorsements like this, The Convention Center, one vital component infrastructure of the Tropicana Complex, is well underway in construction. Nothing was taken for granted in the design of this convention center. After analyzing soil types and discovering it was weak, about 500 piles, 23 meters deep, were driven into the ground to provide a solid foundation for the building. These were later filled with concrete mixture to get the pile caps on which columns were erected. To further strengthen the structure, ground beams like this are mounted to brace the columns together for extra strength and support. On the braces are laid the cross beams which form the ground floor levels. With the ground floor done, the columns are raised to the upper floor levels, where hollow core slabs are fixed to the columns instead of the usual cast in situ beam. This is, of course, again to add extra strength.
From the wet and dry theme parks, I am now at the construction site of the Convention Center of Ibom Tropicana Entertainment Complex. As you can see again, it's all work in progress. This building on completion is going to consist of 5 floors, and we have it on good authority that it can seat at least 10,000 persons on completion.
Project Coordinator Mr. Abbas Haidar spoke with Uncommon Transformation television crew, giving some insight into unique features of the construction.
Okay, all right, okay, go ahead.
Well, there's more than one unique aspect of this, this construction site. First, the technology being used on this site is unique, and it's the first time being used in Nigeria. Regarding the hollow core slab, all of the hollow core slab is precast, so we won't have any casting here on site. The hollow core slab are being cast in Ibadan and transported here to Uyo. This is one. The second thing also is the beams. The beams also supporting the slab is also pre-stressed, precast beams being cast in Abuja, and likewise being transported here to Uyo. This concept is the first concept to be used here in Nigeria, and we're implementing this concept, and we hope we can get this technology running in Nigeria, because believe me, it will speed up a lot of work, and it's faster, it's tidier, and it's eye-attracting.
What is the timeline for delivery of the project?
We were working before on a completion date of January next year, but now we are trying to beat that deadline. We have even started since 2 days ago to work double shifts, 12 hours a shift, so 24 hours a day, to complete this by August, September, and this year. Hopefully we will meet that.
The timeline for the delivery is September this year. September 2013 is what we are now prevailing upon the contractor to put in their level best and deliver the project to us.
We have it on good authority that one of the unique features of this convention center is that it is coming with an ECOWAS conference hall.
International Convention Center has the capacity to accommodate about 10,000 people at a go, like the hall we call ECOWAS Hall. ECOWAS Hall will be installed with the state-of-the-art modern electronic gadget that is capable of translating 52 foreign languages. If I communicate in English and we happen to have the presence of a Frenchman, my language will be translated into automatically without any involving an interpreter.
What really makes this convention center interesting, exciting, is the inclusion of the ECOWAS Center, the ECOWAS Hall, where heads of states for ECOWAS countries can come and have their meeting with automatic translation for all the languages that are employable in the international arena.
Some of the workers say they are privileged to be a part of history working on the project.
Well, it's a nice thing to me. I think it's a privilege really being a part of this project, and it's something great because it has added to my profile.
I was very, very happy because I was working in Lagos, Abuja, but I was not our project before. So when I made this project, I was very, very happy because this project give us another experience to work for another place. And I appreciate our governor because it give us your youth to have a handwork to do.
Since we have this state in 1987, so we haven't seen such development coming in. But this new government of democracy have done a lot, especially the Chief Gospel of Fabio.
So I'm so grateful and I'm so happy to work here.
The last but by no means the least is the shopping mall, which is fused with the Tropicana Cinema building on the extreme left on entry into the complex. When Uncommon Transmission TV crew visited, we were amazed at the level of work done. In fact, it is work in progress. We were informed by our tour guide and manager projects, Mr. Jerry Alpan, that shoppers can buy their first candy from the mall by the middle of the year, barring any unforeseen development. A position supported by Commissioner for Special Duties, Barrister Austin Mbe, whose ministry is supervising the project. The blue shade polycarbonate roof is in place. Its transparent nature blends natural sunlight with the interior, giving it a cozy ambience. The entire 7,000 square meters of shops space on the ground floor have been tiled with marble and granite tiles. The upper floor consists of 5,000 square meters of shop space. The panoramic lift has been fitted, while welders were busy putting together the ornamental staircase. The escalators are on ground, awaiting attention from engineers to mount them. What effects can a project of this magnitude have on the economy of the state, and especially tourism?
Totality of all this, as it reflects the existing facilities, will mean an increased tempo in the tourism potential of the state, as well as increased revenue to the state government, vis-a-vis that of wanting to attract more industrialists, because people will now want to see what is actually here in Akwa Ibom State, taking cognizance of the fact that the facilities on ground are really, really encouraging and very, very, very hospitable.
So I think it's going to be a tourist attraction whereby people from other states, even from nearby countries, can visit Akwa Ibom State. It's just a place of tourism. And then if you look at the 5-star hotel, people will come during the holidays on vacation, couples and families. And then we're also looking at the theme park, which comprises of the wet park and the dry park. Is our amusement center and a game zone. So I think it's not just restricted to kids. Even adults can come in and unwing. During the weekend, it's going to be a lot of activities, yeah.
With every indication, this complex will fully come alive by the end of the year. Akwa Ibom will be fully etched on the tourism destination, joining other major cities of the world. For lovers of good governance, the people eagerly await the day. The governor has a date with the people. The people call it Uncommon Transformation.